the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobu, Zobu, reigning by master.
You see how they're messing them? Did you see how disgraceful?
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobu, Zobu, reigning
we are live and we are direct. You may not like it and quite high. If you like it, if you don't like it, you don't
But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba, Biasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be no bad, the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want are defending him. Fulani people are defending him. But you idiots from the south, from the east, you are talking rubbish about your one Nigeria. Whereas a terrorist, a killer, a murderer is in government as a minister. His own people are the people defending him. But you are in the south attacking those who are fighting for your freedom. And you're telling me that your brains are normal. Maybe that's your one Nigeria. Whereas a terrorist, a killer, a murderer is in government as a minister. His own people are the people defending him. But you are in the south attacking those who are fighting for your freedom. And you're telling me that your brains are normal. Maybe there's something in Suya, maybe in Kilishi, and in that cattle that they give to us to eat. There must be something fundamentally wrong with us as a people. Fundamentally wrong with us as a people. And we must confront it. And confront it we shall. These people lecturing us about no secession, you're destroying the country. You people, you Fulani idiots, you Fulani bigots, you Fulani impostors, you Fulani
Vagabonds are the same people that welcomed the rehabilitation of terrorists. You granted bandits, killers, murderers, and kidnappers amnesty. I want Obia not to listen. I want us to listen. I want this idiot, Sarikin Fulani of Imo State, Hope to listen very, very carefully. You people are fools because you cannot listen very well. The same people you're fighting for, killing your own people because of them, they are the ones rehabilitating, so they claim. Putting the army that we have today, somebody might come and say, you have given the order that the police and the army should be attacked. All those idiots. Some of you fools who cannot reason. We are not attacking any police. We are attacking the terrorists that they brought into the police and into the army. They are the ones killing our people. We must defend ourselves. You fools cannot reason very well. We are not fighting any standing or legally, properly constituted army or police. These are the same Fulani terrorists. Murderers and killers, the same people that went in in Damaturu or wherever it is, killing and slaughtering Christians in droves. You fools that cannot reason. The same Boko Haram that has been killing, the same Fulani terrorists have been killing people. They are the ones now in the army. Did you not see them recruit them into the army? You're telling me we shouldn't fight them? These are terrorists in police uniform and army uniform. You're saying we should not fight them? Is that what you're saying? Are you that foolish? Are you that stupid? This same Fulani pontificating about peace and unity and anti-secession whatever garbage that they are pouring out of their useless, stinking janjaweed mouths. These same idiots, these same fools are the ones that rehabilitated Boko Haram. So they claim. These fools are the ones that granted amnesty to bandits. Now, let me surprise all of you. Surprise, surprise. Those that are giving amnesty to are Fulani terrorists, Fulani bandits, Fulani kidnappers, Fulani headsmen who are murderers and land-grabbing urchins. These are the people that are giving amnesty to. You people should reason. You zoo animals called Nigerians, reason for once. The hypocrisy in Fulani, their hypocrisy is astonishing. Hypocrites. Fulani, who is responsible for the state of almost anarchy in the zoo, who is responsible for the hopelessness of the security framework of the zoo, Fulani, who is responsible for insecurity, Fulani, who are the bandits, Fulani, who are the terrorists in the zoo, Fulani, which people are going about slaughtering and taking over other people's farmlands. It is you. You people are the problem. Unfortunately, some idiots from the south cannot see it. You wanted to show us that you know how to write grammar, writing rubbish about one Nigeria. You are defending something that is indefensible. Indefensible. Indefensible, you fools. Some smelly rats, some smelly garbage, gutter, alamajiri, gutter. The lowest of the low. If it's one of those of their fools talking, I will even understand. From the gutter. Not contributed one single thing to the advancement of the zoo. Not one single contribution has the Fulani ever made. Tell me one national contribution that the Fulani has ever made to the advancement of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Just name one thing, absolutely nothing. They want power. Power and control of oil and gas. That's all they need. That's all they want. So they can run your lives for you and control your destiny. And you're not ashamed of yourself to claim that you're educated. anyị wee tụle ya onye si na agata anyị ahụhụ ma ọ bụ na anyị fee arụsị anyị wee na-efe arụsị iwe were iwe gị na ọnụma gị wee bịa leta anyị ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị kunie ka ọgụ ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala gị niile n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọkwa onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọbụla anyị mara aka n'ime ha si na ha aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri agha nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra bụ ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ ọjọọ aga ka isi wee hụ ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizọba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro bi na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ọjọọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe tịtụ ozu ọgụgụwa memilere Goliat Chineke nna nke igwe wee memile Fero sikwa otu a mee ka Fero gbagụzọ n'ihu ụmụ ndị IPOB ka o wee taa akọkọ iguni ọtọ ọzọ ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ gụ nwa bụ ekekere n'igwe n'ụwa onye ọbụla kere gị nweghị mmalite nweghị ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị bụ anọkwa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama marakwa na okwu gị na-anọgide gị mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe mee ka ebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwu nke abịa ma
ise fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. I welcome you this evening to this live program here in IPOB Western Cape. As you already know, this is IPOB Western Cape Media, South Africa. We are reaching you live from Western Cape, Cape Town to be precise. Cape Town is located in Western Cape, South Africa, and Western Cape is located in South Africa. So I welcome you, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. As you are joining us this evening, I would kindly and humbly ask that you endeavor to share this program and like this program. Invite your friends and your relatives. Invite all lovers of freedom wherever they are. Share this program in all the platforms where you belong. Share the program. The reason you should share this program is that as soon as you share the program, it will begin to go far and wide. As you like the program, notifications will be sent to those who may not know that we are live. And if you like what we are doing in this page, it is imperative that you always share the program each time that we are live. We need to reach other people who do not know about us. We need to reach those who don't know that we are live. That is the reason why you must share this program and like it. Don't just sit back and watch us alone. It is important that you invite others. who may like what you are doing. By so doing, you are directly propagating the gospel of the redemption of God's people. I welcome you once again. Like I already said, this is IPOB Western Cape South Africa Media, saying it the way it is. Here in this page, we are not for anybody. We are here without fear. We are here without favor. When you are doing the right thing, automatically we are with you. Immediately you deviated and begin to chase clouds, we are not with you. We are not here in this page to defend any human being. We are not here to defend any personality. We are not here to fight battles that is irrelevant to this struggle. We are not here to protect any personal interest. No, that is not the reason why this page is running. The reason why this page is running and the reason why we are reaching you live this evening is for us to be able to communicate to you the propagation of the gospel of the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. That is the reason. We are not here to defend any human beings. We are here to defend Biafra. That is what IPOB Western Cape South Africa Media is all about. Defense in defense of Biafra, and to work tirelessly, assiduously, to see that Biafra is restored in our time. Western Cape is where the hardcore lives. Looking for hardcores anywhere in the part of this world, come to Western Cape, you will find them in abundance. Every comrade here is a hardcore, a believer of what we are doing. So this evening, I bring you greetings, fellow comrades and lovers of freedom all over the world from IPOB Western Cape. I bring you greetings from my leader, the zonal coordinator of IPOB Western Cape, Mazino Centralia, a hardcore. I bring you greetings from the coordinators that are scattered here all over here in Western Cape. I bring you greetings from all the executive of IPOB Western Cape. They are the reason why we are here on earth today. Without their support, without their upliftments, we wouldn't be here. So I welcome you on behalf of IPOB Western Cape. I say to you, relax and enjoy what you have for you this evening. Without wasting your time, my name is Mazi Onyebuchi. I am the host of this program. By the grace of Chukwu Okike Abia Maprumi Henine, I am the Parklands Unit Coordinator, a post I am proud to occupy, serving the indigenous people of Biafra in this capacity. I welcome you once again and I say to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. Depend where you are watching us from this hour. As you already know, fellow Biafrans, we are in a struggle. We are in a struggle. And you must know that in a struggle, anything and everything is possible. You must expect both the good, the bad, and the ugly. That is why you are called a freedom fighter. You must be prepared both physically, spiritually, and otherwise. You must equip yourself with any weapon that is available to you, because this is not a child play. Even your mother nor your father could rise up against you because you are fighting for their freedom. It's not going to slow us down. We must continue to fight. And we must fight until what we are fighting for is achieved. It doesn't matter how many people that go down on the line. It doesn't matter how many people that died for this quest. It doesn't matter how many people that betrayed this quest or this cause of the restoration. It doesn't matter those who dropped on the way because they could not further. It doesn't matter those who castigated, criticized. It doesn't matter the weapon they are throwing at us. This propagation, this freedom, this restoration of our nation must be concluded without delay, without fear, without favor. We must keep going. So whatever we see today or we are seeing today, it is part of the game. It is expected. We are prepared before time. It is not a surprise to us that those who supposedly whom we call our traditional rulers, Ndeze, in our land, has turned out or have turned their back at us to side with our enemies, the killers of our people. It is not a surprise to me, nor to those who understood what we are doing, that those who are supposed to uphold our cultures and traditions has left it to side with Janjaweed, to side with the enemy of the people. No, it is expected. We knew that this may happen, and it has happened. Therefore, we are not afraid to say it to them that the land of Biafra will swallow them all. And the land of Biafra will not take it easy with them, that they are rejected. They are rejected. You see all these Ndeze that are parading themselves as political talks, as political weapons in the hands of the killers of our people. You see all those people, they are going to watch in shame as everything that they have worked for go down the drain. The land of Biafra will not forgive them. As they walk around on the soil of Biafra, the soil of Biafra will stink them. The soil of Biafra will swallow them. None of them will survive it. All of them that have given in. They supported the killers of their sons and their daughters. They supported those who rape, killed, and maimed their wives. They turn back to support those whom their intention is nothing but to destroy and to shame their sons and their daughters. Because of money, because of personal gains, because they want to protect their useless stools. They are ready to betray Biafra. They are ready to kill everybody. They have laid curses on their sons or on their daughters who might not agree with them. They have already laid curse on them. Useless fathers, useless traditional rulers, useless Ndeze, shameless old people. Now I believe indeed that even useless and foolish sons tends to grow up and become elders. That is what we are witnessing today in our land. people who should bless are the people who curses today. Because of what? Because of few millions of rands, naira, given to them. Because of that, every other citizens or indigenes of the land should go to hell and perish. As long as their side is protected, their pocket filled with naira, blood money, the blood of their children, the blood of their sons in their faces, properties and shops, marketplaces, homes of people in Olu were burnt down by Hope Uzodimma. They didn't say anything. In fact, these people supported and are in support of Hope Uzodimma to continue killing the indigenes of Imo State. And they think that the land of Biafra will be happy with such individuals. Now, without putting you on suspense, because you may be thinking, why is Mazi Onyebuchi speaking this way and what is he talking about? I want to play a video to you, for you, before I continue, so that you will know, or rather understand, what I am trying to talk about this evening. You might have come across this video, but I want to bring it to your attention to explain further about what I understood and the game these people are trying to play. And also, I want you to disregard everything, every pronouncement these useless elders made in this video. Disregard it. These people are rejected. The gods of the land don't recognize them. They have lost it entirely. Their words and their pronouncement is abomination before the gods of the land. So do not be afraid of all the utterances they had to make. It is not important and can never be, because they are rejected. Now, listen.
Rock of Ages. How you can I call Lion of Judah? Oh yeah. How you can I call El Shaddai? How you can I call Nuri? Oh yeah. Nambia Kalije. On Jesse, more Lola. I'll get a boot here. Then make a take it on you so that would be a piece. That was the most of them man. Every use of them man. Ask for 4 to get today. There's a matter of God. There's a solution. The whole 259 autonomous communities and 259 traditional rulers kept the record and all zone. Here, Kaibere. Now, hang on, I want a monster. Amen.
To that useless Onyeze. APC, the same APC that went all the way to Kenya to kidnap one of their sons, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. the same APC that have flooded our land with terrorists, military, and police. The same APC that have shielded the herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen, who has been raping, abducting, kidnapping, killing our people, their own sons, their own wives, and their own daughters. The same APC that have humiliated their people. The same APC is what this useless Onyeze, Okenyaruana, shameless Onyeze, political Onyeze. You may observe with me the way he was praying. That is not how Onyeze is supposed to pray in Igbo land. He is praying in calling the names that is not related to the culture of Ndibo. As Onyeze, he should be the protector of our culture, the promoter of our culture. He should always exhibit that culture anywhere he is, anytime he shows himself in the public. But he could not pray as a Onyeze, as a title man. He started praying, calling God, calling Chukwuokeabiama, names I don't understand where it's coming from. Names that don't have meaning in Igbo land. Names that don't have meaning in Igbo culture. That to show you that he does not understand what he represents. He is only wearing that regalian as Onyeze because Hope Uzodimma gave him the title. Which offer? That Onyeze does not have any offer. He does not rule with any offer. Autonomous kings does not have offer. No autonomous king have offer. So which offer is that one holding? He has no offer. That is why he is still alive. Because if he had offer would have killed him long time ago, because he's a useless, he is a saboteur, he is a killer, he's a murderer. He is not supposed to be Onyeze. He has the mind to curse his own children. If you do not vote for APC, the same Olu that Hope Uzodimma turned to war zone. No family in Olu that have not lost a very important thing to them. If it is not a son, it is a daughter. If it's not a daughter, it's a property. If it's not property, it's a land. It's something. You must lose something. No family in Olu have not lost anything, except those useless Ndeze. Only those Ndeze that have not lost anything. That is why they have the audacity to come here to yap rubbish. If they have lost either their wife, nor their sons, nor their properties, they wouldn't stand here to talk that rubbish. If you don't vote for Hope Uzodimma, it will Anolu will reject you. Hope Uzodimma that have wasted the blood of the indigenes of Olu, pouring it on the land of Olu, desecrating the land. The same Hope Uzodimma is the one, this Ndeze, stand here as cows, asking the citizens of Ndolu to vote for him, to come and finish the work that he started. Hope Uzodimma sent them. He gave them few millions to share. That is why you see them standing there, hunger-stricken, useless Ndeze. I don't even know why they are still standing in that place. They would have been dealt with. These people should have been dealt with. They're not kings. They are not Ndeze. Don't refer these people as Ndeze. They are not. There is nothing Eze about them. They are shameless. They are useless. They are disgraceful, and they are abomination to our land. These people are the reason why the Fulanis are coming into our land to commit impunities without looking back, without fear of anything. Because of these people keep giving these Fulanis assurances that nothing will happen. They should come and kill. How many do you want to kill? Come and kill. How many do you want to kill? Just give me that millions. Kill all the people in my village. And the people in their villages are not doing anything to these people. These are the people that the freedom fighters should take note of. IPOB should take note of these people. They should take note of this Ndeze. These are the people that are calling down Fulanis. Hope Uzodinma is sending you to come and do campaign for him, and you are not afraid to agree to do that. You come here and be yapping rubbish, placing curse on anybody who may not deem it fit to vote for Uzodinma. It is not everybody that will vote for Hope Uzodinma. That is why it is called election. Election is a place where there are other candidates and there are preferences. It's not everybody in Olu that will want to vote for Hope Uzodinma. Nobody voted for him before. So why do you think now that he have shown his true color, now that Hope Uzodinma have shown the people of Olu and Imo State that he is a humble servant of Fulani people, how do you think that a reasonable, responsible, someone that has future before him will vote for? It is only you dying on the that will vote for Hope Uzodinma. No young person in entire Imo State, not only Olu, that will vote for Hope Uzodinma. They never voted for Hope Uzodinma before. They will not vote for Hope Uzodinma tomorrow until Hope Uzodinma finish whatever he is doing or whatever he was sent to do in Imo State. No person will vote for him. Anybody you see that voted for Hope Uzodinma, the land of Olu, the hand of Imo State will swallow that person. That person will never go free. What is happening to those innocent people in every part of Imo State will turn back to happen to you if you vote for Hope Uzodinma in the coming useless election. I don't even know why you are talking about coming to vote again for the second time. When you voted the first time, it was robbed from you, taken away from you. And now you want to go back and vote again. That is the problem I have with Zoo people. They left what is important and they are chasing shadows. This in Ndeze, the only reason why they are not supporting what IPOB is doing is because of this impunity, because of this evil, because of this corruption going on in the zoo. Zoo is for only criminals. Anybody that is sticking to one Nigeria is a criminal. Go and check it. It's not because we are fighting for Biafra that we, no, it is real. It is reality. It is truth. Anybody you see that sticks his neck for Nigeria, for one Nigeria, is a criminal. Go and check it. Go and check it very well. That is why they don't like IPOB. That is why they are fighting for IPOB. That is why they have recruited so many people within the struggle to fight against IPOB. They know that immediately Biafra is restored, whatever they are doing is over. Their evil, their criminality, their wickedness is over. You see this in Desert. They know that they don't have place in Biafra. That is why, even at their age, they are close to their grave. Still, they are unrepentant. They don't want anything good for their children and for their generation. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing today is not because of me. It's because of my children and my unborn children and their children, the children that will come after me. That is what I'm doing, what I'm doing. I don't want any of my generation to pass through what I have passed through and what I am still passing through. In the hand of, because I was born in Nigeria. I don't want that. That is why I want change at all costs. That is why I stick out my neck. This shall be the response of this Indians. If they are genuine, if they are not criminals, they should look back, look at their life, look at what they have, that all their life they have been miserable just because they are Nigerians. Instead of them to wish their incoming generation good, they are deepening their suffering. What this Indians is doing amounts to wickedness, and it is unforgiven. The spirit of Biafra, the land of Biafra, will go after them. The land of Biafra will shorten their days on this planet. As long as they stand on the land of Biafra, the land of Biafra will take their life and they will never live to see anything good. Their children are being killed on a daily basis. Their children's lives are being snuffed off out of their life. Young life. They're supposed to be the ones to die for their children. Fathers supposed to die before their children or for their children. As a father, if anything comes to you, to your family, you are there to defend them. Even if your life goes for it, it is fine. You cannot see danger as a father, then you push your children forward and you go behind. That means you are not qualified to be called a father. You are a useless father. You are a hopeless father. You are not worthy to be called father. A father should be able to lay down his life for his children. What these days should be doing is to be propagating, to be calling for the freedom of their children. Why would they watch their children pass through what they have passed through all their lives? They became criminals because of the situation of Nigeria. Maybe if Nigeria were to be a better country, those in there they would have been a better people. But all of them became criminals, gluttons, chasing after what their stomach will eat, because Nigeria positioned them to that direction. And instead of them to fight for their children not to be in the same situation after they might have died, they are the ones forcing it on down the throat of their children. Is that not wickedness? You are suggesting that the people of Olu must vote for Hope Uzodinma. That Hope Uzodinma has done what? The only thing that Hope Uzodinma has done to Ndolu is calamity. The only thing he has brought for Ndolu to Ndolu is calamity, death, sadness. That is the only thing that Hope Uzodinma brought to Ndolo. So you only Iberibe that is here drooling, spitting everywhere with your useless frame body. You are praying. To you are praying. You are shame. Your shame, they shame me. Shameful, useless, moronic in desert. It will never be well with them. As they are miserable today, they will remain miserable until today they will leave this earth. They don't deserve anything good. They are willing to sell their children for a pot of porridge, for a few millions that Hope Uzodinma gave you to share. That is why every youth in Olu should perish. That is why every youth in Olu should perish. Because of that few millions that Hope Uzodinma gave you. Now you have the audacity to make that such useless, baseless pronouncement about your own people. The people you claim to be representing. At your age, you don't even know what it means to be independent. You don't even know what it means to be independent. It is not your right to tell anybody who to vote or to force anybody to vote for anybody. If there is anything good that Hope Uzodinma has done for the people of Olu, that should be a leverage. That should be something to present before the voters. When you use it, you tell them Hope Uzodinma has done this good thing, has done that good thing, has done this and done that. That person will see that Hope Uzodinma is affecting his life positively. He will make himself a willing tool to vote for Hope Uzodinma. What are you bringing before the people of Olu? What have Hope Uzodinma done for the people of Olu? Or you just want them to vote for Hope Uzodinma because Hope Uzodinma has given you some few millions to share? As far as I am concerned, the only thing that Hope Uzodinma has brought to the people of Olu and the people of Imo State is death, calamity, nothing more. So why must they go back to embrace that which is killing them? Why should they go back to befriend that is this which is destroying them? Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. That is why Onyendu Mazi Kanu calls you people zoo animals. Mazi Kanu said in one of his programs that he prefers to go and go to the zoo, I mean to the jungle and interact with buffaloes, with what is it called again? With this animal, monkeys and baboons. At least those ones know what is danger. They can dictate danger when they see one, and they will start to run to save their lives. But a person, a man from Nigeria, will see danger, staring like him and telling him, I'm danger, I'm danger. He will go straight and fall into the mouth of the danger, and the danger will consume him. And if he happens to come out alive, he will start blaming IPOB. He will start blaming Mazi Kanu. He will start blaming those who are seeking for their freedom. But he saw danger and failed to recognize that this is danger. That is the state of Nigeria. That is why those Indians in Olu, after seeing the calamities that Hope Uzodinma brought upon the people of Olu, after witnessing the death of their sons and their daughters, they still want the same people to vote for Hope Uzodinma. They still want Hope Uzodinma to remain the governor of Imo State. It is not for the benefit of these indigenes of Olu. It's for their own benefit. They are there for their own benefit, for their own stomach. Anytime they tell you we are going to represent you in any place, my brother, my sister, it is not truth. They are not going there to represent you. Rather, they are going there to sell you out. Don't believe them. They are not representing you. If they could not protect the culture and tradition of your people, that is their mandate. How do you think that they can defend you? So I am telling you, people that come from the Olu part of Imo State, you see these people, do not respect them, do not value them, do not call them your leaders. They are not. They are your killers. They are siding with those who are killing you. If you refuse to vote for Hope Uzodimma, these people will lose their stomach infrastructure. They don't want to do that. That is why they have come out to threaten you. They have come out with threats. These are people that Fulanis impregnated their mother. Or do you doubt me? If you doubt me, let's go for DNA. Let's go for DNA. These people you see here, Fulanis impregnated their mother. And today they are kings. They are onyeze, making useless utterances. Where in the world, where in the park, even in the zoo, have you seen such animalistic behaviors? Where in the zoo? Where in the zoo have you seen any traditional ruler, any part of the zoo? Where have you seen any traditional ruler coming to make such pronouncement in the life of their subjects? Where have you seen it? Only in Igbo land, or not to be precise. That is the reason why when people say that only Igbo love money, some people will get offended. My brother, do not get too much agitated about it. The truth is painful. Only is the only person that can sell his life for money. He can sell his life away. You love money more than your life. You love money more than the life of your people. And you are proud about it. You are proud that you love money more than human beings. And you are proud. Nobody is nobody who does not love money. But anytime you love money more than life, more than human beings, my sister, my brother, there is a problem. There is a huge problem. And those who are engrossed in this act must repent. Human beings first, before money. If you are a traditional ruler, you must put your people first before money. You must. Because it is for their sake that you occupy any position. Without them, you will not be Onyeze. Without human beings, you are not Onyeze. It's human beings that made you Onyeze. So if you love them, if you love money above them, then there is problem. You have a very big problem, which is what this Ndeze has just exhibited here. They have showed us that they love money more than the people of Olu. That is why all of them gathered from all the autonomous communities in Olu, gathered in one place but just to pronounce curse upon their children, upon their subjects, upon those that they should pray for, instead of to pray for their good, for their progress, instead of them to work for the progress of the subjects, of their subjects, they are doing the opposite. They are planning the downfall of the people that is under them. We wipe all of them out of the surface of this earth until they are all gone and nowhere to be found anymore. They are not supposed to be alive. They are supposed to be dead. These Ndeze are devilish. They are destructive. These Ndeze, they are so wicked to themselves and to the entire Igbo race. They are not a good example at all. They have shown that evil is the way to go. But I am telling you today that if they are not careful, their death will be so bad. It is time for them, it's still time for them to repent from their wickedness. Hope Uzodinma has dealt with you, with your children. Hope Uzodinma has wiped out some families from this surface of the earth. Hope Uzodinma have destroyed the livelihood of so many indigenous of Olu. And this Ndeze does not see a reason. They don't see the need to condemn Hope Uzodinma. They don't see the need for change for the people of Imo State. All they wish the people of Imo State is bad. But Chukwu Okiabiama will destroy all of them. You see? So I have talked about this useless Ndeze enough. I've talked about them enough. And I want you to know that every pronouncement that they made is irrelevant, is without power and without authority. If salt have lost its taste, what is it? These people have lost their whatever that made them relevant. So therefore, they are not protecting, or they are not for the people of Olu. They are for themselves. And whatever they said there, they say it to themselves. They and their families. Any member of their family that does not vote for Hope Uzodinma, that pronouncement will return back on that person's head. Not for outsiders, not for the people of Olu. People of Olu have right to make their decisions. People of Olu have right to vote for anybody that they think is good for them. People of Olu have the right to vote someone that will protect their lives and their properties, not somebody that will come and kill them. People of Olu have the right to vote somebody who will come to protect their children, to protect their wives, to protect their businesses, to protect their land, to protect whatever that made them humans. So, there is no authority, there is you are not under any obligation to vote for Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma does not have any reason, any purpose. He does not have any business being in that election because he's a murderer of his people. Hope Uzodinma is an enemy of his people. Hope Uzodinma should be treated as an enemy, not as a friend. Hope Uzodinma is a danger to the people of Olu and Imo State as a whole. And it must be said at all times. So I have just given my own observations about this useless Ndeze. And I move away from their useless useless lives. Now I am going to the next topic I have for you this evening. And before I go into this topic, I want to play a video for us. Then after playing these videos, I will say what I want to say about it. So I want you to
ihe na-eme ndị be anyị wụ na ha na-aghọtachi anyị na-eme ọfụma. Ịjụ ọha ha sịra m chọrọ ikewapụ Biafra n'ime Nigeria na ọ bụghị ihe ziri ezi n'iwu obodo ha akwadoghị ya. Nna ajụ ha sị ya ke ụzọ chọrọ isi imi ya. Asị na ọwụ ka aga mee ntuli aka elu anyị bịanyecha aka atụcha vootu aga na ebe a na-eme iwu anọrọ akpa ya ekwekọrịta anyị gawa n'iru. Njụọ ha ndị na-eme iwu obodo Nigeria mmadụ ole si Kano steeti pụta 44 44. Ọ bụ mmadụ ole na-emekwe n'iwu a si Abia, Imo na Bayelsa pụta ha erughị sọsọ Kano steeti. Ọ bụzi ụzọ dị aṅaa ka ị ga-esi wee nweta ihe a ibu n'obi ebe ndị ọwa anyị na ha na-awụ nọchiri egburu agara agbachi ụzọ nọchi ebe niile efe adịghị ụzọ adịghị.
I tell you, you know me. I got hard mind, so you know, yeah.
just listen to our leader trying to explain to the BBC presenter why it is useless for us to wait for Nigeria to change through election. This is one of my arguments with the obedient, useless idiots. Because when we say that Peter Obi came to destroy IPOB and Biafra Struggle, so many people did not understand the points we are coming from. Peter Obi knew he stand no chance. He knew it. I said that Peter Obi is like a pawn. And Peter Obi understood what he was doing. It is only those useless, emotional, obedient Biafrans who did not understood, or rather, who did not understand the game that Peter Obi was playing. Peter Obi was used by the enemies of the Biafra struggle of Biafra to trying to destroy IPOB. Peter Obi was founded by the enemies of Biafra. Peter Obi understood that he is a loser. He is going to lose that election. He had no path to victory. How would he have won? How would Peter Obi have won that election? How? How would he have won the election? And when we talk about it, I said, okay, when the argument was heating up, when the argument was going on everywhere, or in all my friends, all of them are for obedience. All of them are for Peter Obi to win. And I asked them, why do you want Peter Obi to win this election? And what do you think will come out of Peter Obi's presidency? Looking back at when he was a governor of Anambra State, I asked this question. All they could tell me is that when Peter Obi become president, he is going to change the constitution of Nigeria. He is going to change Nigeria, turn it around and make it to become United States of America. I look at their ignorance. I see it blazing. blazing ignorant, people without understanding, people who do not or who could not read between the lines. I said to them, do you know that only Kano State has more representatives in the national government than the entire southeastern Nigeria? Do you know that? Some of them don't know. In fact, they don't know, not that some of them. All of them don't know this. And when you are trying to sell this to them or make them to understand this truth, they want to tell you that it's not important. I said to them, how is it going to be? What is important? You say that Peter Obi is going to change the constitution of Nigeria. Is that what you're telling me? He's going to turn everything around. How? Peter Obi is not coming as a dictator. Peter Obi is coming as elected president, a democratic president. So he is not ruling alone. He cannot make any significant progress in his government without working with the lawmakers. It's not possible. He cannot get any bills passed in National Assembly without the senators from the Kano, 44 senators from Kano State to support him. So let us say that the senators from the entire Southeast and the entire South is going to vote in favor of Peter Obi's proposal. What about the senators from Kano State alone? I don't want to talk about the senators from Sokoto, senators from Katsina, senators from Niger, senators from Kaduna, senators from, what is it called again? Borno, and other northern states. I mean, I think there are 16 or 19 states from the north. You are just 5. And all you are telling me that when Peter Obi come, let me tell you something. It is supposed to be a government, a democratic government, where a president must pass to the National Assembly, to the Senate, to get anything done. If there is executive powers, it is not to this effect. In fact, if Peter Obi had won election and he came to change the status quo, he will be impeached. They will gang up and impeach him. It is about vote. When they vote in the red chamber, Peter Obi is gone. He is impeached completely. The entire vote of the 5 eastern states is not enough to save Peter Obi if he becomes president. So why would you want Peter Obi to go there? I said to them, you should, the selection that Nigeria just had was not needed. It's not supposed to be. You see all this useless obedience, those obedient, useless, moronic youths that were wasting away, sweating their useless life away, screaming their useless life away, using a time they would have used for something meaningful. What they should have used to call for a revolution in Nigeria. That energy they put on Peter Obi, if they have put it on calling for a revolution or calling for a change, calling for the suspension of that useless election, it would have been better for them today. They would have been justified by the events of the past few months. But no, because they are zoo animals, because they refuse to reason, because they are ignorant of their surroundings, They thought that they could change what Zik Awolowo could not change. They thought they could change what Odumegwu Ojukwu could not change. They thought they could change what Alaeze Ekwueme could not change. Those useless, the most painful part of it is that so many of them that are in this struggle, in IPOB, turned around during that period to support Peter Obi. Someone who does not have he doesn't have any path to a victory in that election. If Tinubu has failed, I think he would have taken it. That is why Mazen Kanu told this BBC reporter that it is useless. Why? When we talk, they want us to go. When you reach there, how? When all things are not equal. When all things are not equal, it is not a level playing ground where you could say, okay, we are going to do it like this, we are going to do it like that. In a country where there is fraud everywhere. Peter Obi and the obedience tries to draw IPOB to that election. But Chukwuokike Abiama said no. Even when those in DOS try to draw us into that election, so that today when we talk, they will say to us, because you lost the election, that is why you gone back for agitation. Well, during the election, when you wanted Peter Obi to win the election, you go and vote. Now, because Peter Obi lost the election, you are coming back to talk about Biafra again. It will look as if we are joking. It will look as if we are not serious. It will look as if we don't understand what we are doing. That is exactly what Peter Obi wanted. That is what Peter Obi and those sellouts in DOS wanted. Now, during that period, a lot of enemies sprung up. A lot of people came out to condemn those who insist that election must not hold in Biafra land. They came out blazing, ready to slaughter, ready to kill, ready to maim, ready to do anything against those who insist that this election is not for the good of the people of Biafra. Today, we are justified. Just like sit at home is going on today. Anybody you see that is against it at home today is not genuine. I am telling you the truth. No matter who the person is. Anybody you see that is against sit at home for the reason of Mazen Kanu today is not genuine. No matter what the person represents or who the person is. I don't care who the person is. I don't want to know. Because we are fighting for the reason of our leader. As no to sit at home is what we have. We are using it. Whether it is affecting the zoo or not, at least we know we are doing something to release our leader. So don't come and tell us that it is useless. It is not to us. It is what we can do. That is all we could do at this point. We don't have nothing more to do. We don't have weapon to fight. We don't have the capacity to go there and free him because the court has freed the Nigerian state refused to let him go. So how do you want us to fight? Is Oyedumazanekano supposed to appear in court next week if all things be equal? But from what we are hearing, they have pushed it forward. Why? Because we are doing less than nothing to free him. So the zoo are so comfortable keeping Mazen Kanu. They are not feeling the heat. They are not feeling anything. So what am I saying? I want to play a video of somebody to you who came to call for the head of those who were calling for sit at home
if you
before
don't
the
go
election
out and
day.
exercise your civic rights.
I want to play the video for you.
Of February,
And I want to ask this lady,
because nothing will happen.
this woman, whatever she
There are
is,
some group of jobless men and women living in Asia,
have
Europe,
she
and
gone
America,
in
telling the people living in
making
the
Peter be president of Nigeria?
that they must sit at home on
Because
the
as we know,
of February by fire by
the
force.
people of the Eastern Nigeria voted massively
no job, no work.
for Peter
Now
B
they now see that our people are too gullible. They see how hopeless our people are with the situation of Nigeria. They tapped into it.
Well, Wada, anybody who know this woman should cut this video from this place and send to him, because I have a question to ask him, because she said that if the Southeast did not vote, that Tinubu and Atiku is going to be president. That if we vote, that Obi will be president. Now we vote. The people of the southeastern Nigeria voted for Peter Obi, and from the record before me, Peter Obi won all the states in the southeastern Nigeria, and most of the states in the south part of Nigeria. And it's not enough to make, it was not enough for Peter Obi to make Peter Obi president. So you that we're calling those agitators homeless, jobless, people that doesn't have anything doing in the countries of their abode, you that call them hopeless, homeless, jobless. What are you to say today? Because people listening to you, I know they listen to your advice, and they voted. Today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, not Peter Obi. So, my sister, what do you have to say about it? Because I think this was the last video that you made, because this video attracted a very big backlash to you. You lost a lot of followers. Because before then, Biafrans were confused where you were standing. We thought you are with us. We thought you have decided that Nigeria is not working. We thought that you are on the side of the agitators and on the side of Mazen Kanu. We didn't know that you are just an opportunist. You use the IPOB and Biafran struggle to build yourself and make yourself popular. Because you know anybody that is talking in the favor of the agitation and in the favor of our leader is Sorry, my people. It is just I don't know if it's a network issue or what, but there was a break of transmission. So please, that is the question I have for that lady. How far about your beloved Nigeria and P2B? Where is P2B today? Because the people of the Southeast, they hearkened to you, they listened to you, and they went out en masse, voted for P2B. Today, P2B is not a president. The president of the zoo is the same Ahmed Bola Tinubu, whom you don't want to be president. Unfortunately, Tinubu is the president, P2B is not. So what do you have to say? Okay, we should wait for 2027. Is that what we are saying? You see that lady? That lady has fallen and she will never rise again. As far as social media is concerned, he built up his page with force, in pretense that he is for Biafra. All the followers of that lady are all Biafrans, IPOB. They followed her thinking that she was for IPOB, thinking that she was for freedom. You cannot be IPOB at the same time a Nigeria. You cannot be Biafran at the same time a Nigeria. You either Biafra or a Nigeria. So if you want to be a Nigeria, fine. Don't interfere. Don't use us to grow your page. Do your things so that tomorrow nobody will call you names. But anytime you use these IPOB names and Mazinam the Kanu to build yourself up, and when you think you have balanced yourself, you now come out to start spitting rubbish. All that you have built will collapse before your face. That is what this lady has just witnessed. This lady have lost everything. She lost everything. Of course, she should, she must, and she will. That is how it's supposed to be. It's not two ways about it. If you are for Biafra struggle, you come out and stand. If you are for Nigeria, go. Nobody's going to hunt you. Nobody's going to kill you. Stay on your lane and do your one Nigerian nonsense. After coming here to yap nonsense, people that are better than you, you are calling hopeless. I mean, you are calling them homeless, and you call them jobless, that they are cashing out with Biafra. People that are better off than you are in the zoo. Even if you have billions, you are still suffering. Probably that place you were making that video, it was your generator you used. And you are calling somebody who lives in a civilized country, who breathes a clean air, drinks a clean water, drives on a smooth and straight road, sleep in a decent, clean apartment, sleep under electricity every day of his life. You are calling him hopeless, useless, homeless, and jobless. To be a zoo or to try to defend a zoo is a disease. Zoo is defenseless. You can't defend the zoo. You can't. Zoo must disappoint you. South Nigeria come back in shame. This lady has just come back in shame. It is now done on her that Nigeria is not for her, nor for his P2OB. But it is now shameful, she is now too shameful to come back and start talking about Biafra. She will never rise again. That lady, she has fallen, she will fall, and she is forever fallen. She can never rise again in social media. Never. She uttered unforgiving words against the spirit of Biafra. If you must sell your P2OB, must you call the people agitating for Biafra homeless and jobless? The same name the zoo animals called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is homeless, he's jobless. They said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not have anything, that he's in Biafra to cash out. And all of you are defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not knowing that in the future you are going to toe the same path. To be a zoo is more damaging than HIV. Zoo is a disease. And immediately you start to defend the zoo, you are contaminated by that disease. And you fall woefully. Today, P2OB went to the tribunal and he got the disgrace of his life. He was disgraced in that tribunal. Now he's running to Supreme Court, where they will seal his coffin finally. You see, after this event, P2OB political career would have been dead. It will be dead in Nigeria. It will be dead in Biafra. Even if Biafra comes tomorrow, P2OB has no part. P2OB has no space in Biafran struggle because he has proven to be an enemy of the Biafran people. He said that Biafra died 52 years ago and should remain in the past. P2OB forgot that because of Biafra, millions of people have died. If we forget Biafra, P2OB, how are those people, their spirits or their souls, going to rest in peace? If we forget Biafra, P2OB, those children that were starved, millions of them, that were starved to death, they were not killed by the bullets, but were starved to death. Who is going to make restitution for them? How are we going to pay them back? To you, Biafra is dead and should remain in the past. But the wound of Biafra never heals. The wounds of Biafra is still fresh, like it happens yesterday. To us, Biafra lives forever. To us, Biafra never dies. Irrespective of what you say against Biafra, Biafra remains a living country. And it will be so now until the end of this planet Earth. P2OB, you have shamed yourself. That advice that you got from the madman have indeed destroyed you. You cannot walk with the advice you got from a madman. A madman cannot advise a man that is insane. So that advice a madman gave to you has brought you down, and you will never rise again. Politically, you are dead. Go to Supreme Court and bury yourself completely. You want to be president. Are you smarter than Ojukwu? Smarter than Azikiwe? Are you smarter than Alese Kweme? Okadibo? All the men that have died who wanted to get something out of Nigeria. Are you smarter than them? You are not even near smartness. You know, in your book, there is nothing like smartness. You are nothing but a moron, a useless, shameless. What adjective to qualify P2B? P2B is a sellout. P2B is a saboteur. And a saboteur, he should remain forever and ever until he died. You want to rule this? You want to? When Mazen Khan was telling you there is no way for any Igbo man to be there. You think Mazen Khan was drunk? You think Mazen Khan was drunk when he told you that you as an Igbo man does not have any space in Zoological Republic of Nigeria presidency? That the only viable thing for us, the only reasonable thing for us to do is to come together and fight for our own. In Biafra, you will be president without stepping on any toes. In Biafra, you become whatever you want to be without committing crime, without committing rigging election, without maligning anybody's characters, without doing anything illegal. You become a president or anything you want to be because you deserve it. That is Biafra. That is the country we are fighting, where you will get anything that you deserve. If you deserve a president, you become a president. If you desire to be a farmer, you be a farmer without shame. You will be living a normal life, paying your bills as a man. You don't have to indulge in criminality. You don't have to engage in corruption for you to become a notable person in your community. No, not in Biafra. That is only attainable in Nigeria. But in Biafra, it is going to be whatever you put in is what you get. What you give is what you get. That is Biafra. That is what we are dying for. That is what we are struggling for. A Biafra where all human beings are equal. All human beings. A Biafra where everybody will be valued as a human being, as a citizen, and be treated so. A place where your security personnel will protect you, not to kill you. That is Biafra we are fighting for. That is the Biafra that P2B don't want to come. That is Biafra that those Undes that does not want. Because in Biafra, it's not business, it's not going to be business as usual. They know, they foresaw it. That is why they are willing to do anything to stop it. But as Chukwu Okike Abiyama lives, they will never succeed. They will be disgraced by the zoo, and when they try to come back to the land of Biafra, the land of Biafra will reject them, and they will die a shameful death. This is IPOB Western Cape saying it the way it is, without fear, without favor. We are whiter than white, and we are whiter than snow. We are without fear before our enemies. We are going to say it the way it is. P2B is a disgrace. Anybody that supported him in the past should be covering himself, his faces in shame. P2B did not only bring shame to obedience, He brought shame to his family. And to you in IPOB, who supported Peter Obi to become president, how far are you now comfortable coming back to agitate for the restoration of Biafra? You don't have business being a freedom fighter. Let me tell you something. It's not a must that you must be an IPOB family member. You are a Biafra, yes. When Biafra comes, you can come back. You can come and join us. But now that we are fighting, you have no business because you are a bad luck. You are a distraction. Today you are IPOB. Tomorrow you are for Peter Obi. And you call yourself a freedom fighter. You are shameless. If they have killed you, if you are one of those men that they are murdering on a daily basis for the only reason that they are IPOB, where would you stand to shout Peter Obi obedience? Useless, shameless morons everywhere. You don't know how to be disciplined. You don't know how to stand on at a place and make a decision as a man. Today, you shout only and do Mazanekano. Tomorrow you are saying, hey, Peter Obi. Mazanekano is being kidnapped so that Nigeria will not destroy, so Nigeria will not end. And you are there supporting one Nigeria because you wanted Peter Obi to be president. Something that is not unachievable. Not in this generation. No Igbo man will rule Nigeria. Let me tell you something. When Tinubu has concluded his tenure and might have gone for 8 years, if Biafra did not come, a Fulani man is going to take over from him. Shameless, Igbo, useless people who does not know anything. You can't reason. They told you that Nigeria is not for you. You are forcing yourself to be a Nigeria. Why can't us unite and speak in one voice? Our leader is illegally being detained on a crime that he did not commit. Acquitted, discharged, asked to go home. For the past 1 year, he is still there. He had never appeared before any judge. They took him to Supreme Court for the past 1 year. Supreme Court have not had any chance to hear the case that was brought before it. But tribunal that started the other day has been finalized. And you, as an IPOB, or you as a Biafran, has the audacity to talk about obedience. How Peter Obi is going to release Mazanekano. How Peter Obi is going to be a better president. How Peter Obi is going to represent Njibo. Who told you that Peter Obi is going to be a president to represent you? When Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State, as indigenous of Anambra, what has Peter Obi done for you? What have you benefited from Peter Obi? And now that he's going for presidency, you think that he's going to benefit you. You unreasonable morons, reason for once. Use your God-given senses. Put it in practice. Put it in practice. I am for Biafra restoration. Even if Nigeria let it become America or Canada tomorrow. I am not interested. All I want is Biafra. I believe in Biafra. I believe that we should be separated so that we should have mutual respect for each other. So that we have a genuine competition between ourselves. We can develop on our own pace. We can live without encroaching on others. It is not a must that we must be together. God did not make us so. It is Britain that made us so. It is not the will of God that that we should be one with Fulanis, with the Janjaweed, with the Western Yorubas. No. If God wanted it, Chukwuka wanted it so, he would have made it so from beginning. But because he doesn't want it so, he put us in our places. Only the British people who thought they could recreate what God has created or reposition what God has positioned, they brought us together and merged us together. Since 1914 till date, it has been miserable for Ndibo. It has been miserable for Biafrans. And you want us to continue. I don't want Nigeria that is built with a gold. I don't want Nigeria that is a paradise. I want Biafra. And Biafra is what I want. Anything that will make Biafra to come, I am in. That is why I am here doing my own part. What are you doing? Not tomorrow, Peter Obi will come. You go and jump and become obedient. Telling us how wonderful it will be for Igbo man to rule Nigeria. Who told you we are fighting for Biafra because Igbo man could not rule Nigeria? That is not the reason why we are fighting for Biafra. It's not about who rules Nigeria. I am living in South Africa today. It's not, the person that is ruling South Africa is not Igbo man. And I'm here living here, getting whatever I can get. Who told you that it's about who is ruling what? You that is in America, is Joe Biden an Igbo man? You that is running to Canada, is Igbo man the president of Canada? Why must we focus on who is president and who is not? It is not working. It is not working. We are being killed. Our life is not saved in Nigeria. Our land is not saved in Nigeria. They have gerrymandered our land, divided it in parts. They are trying to put us at, circle us. They have changed the identities of our people to something else. Nigeria is a threat to Biafrans, most especially to Ndi Igbo. Nigeria is a threat to you. If you don't know it today. Hear it from me. Nigeria is a threat to only Igbo. That is why we want Biafra. To protect our children, to protect our lives, to protect our family, to protect our land. It's about this, not about presidency. We are not interested. We don't want Nigeria. Nigeria is not for us. We don't have anything in common. Not in belief, not in spirituality. We don't have anything in common. Not in religion, not in culture, not in tradition. We eat different food. We don't eat the same food. What is that? Why would I be proud to be in the same country with a Fulani? Why would I be proud to be in the same country with a Yoruba? Somebody that is a parallel line to me. We have nothing in common. We have no understanding. The only thing we have for each other is hatred, jealousy. That is what we have for each other. Why would we force to be in a union that is not helping us, that is not making us happy? The only thing that this union brings to us is calamity, hatred, miserable. I don't want Nigeria that is good. I don't want Nigeria that is better. I don't want Nigeria that is wonderful. It could be for the Yorubas and for the northern Hausas and Fulanis. But for me, Igbo Biafra, I need Biafra. And that Biafra is what I will get. Oyinumazin Kanu is supposed to appear before Supreme Court on the 14th of this month. We are not hearing anything about it, whether it will hold or whether it will not hold. Injustice in the high places. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is speaking up. Everybody is keeping silent, waiting for miracle to happen, waiting for the zoo to leave Mazen de Kano. And years are gone by. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there in the DSS dungeon. We can't even hear from our leader. We can't even see him. For the past 1 year, we have not set our eyes on our leader. And nobody is doing anything about it. In this era of social media, we could not see our leader for a complete 1 year. We have not heard from him. And everywhere is as if nothing is happening. IPOB, DOS, everybody is going about their businesses as if nothing is happening. Nobody is doing anything. We have left the fate of our leader in the hand of the zoo to do to him whatever they pleases. I want you to ask yourself a question today. As IPOB member, you that praised Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, held Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, urged him forward. What are you doing today that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in trouble? Are you speaking out? Are you doing anything? Or you are only gossiping, casting aspersions here and there, making individuals your own agitation, gossiping, propaganda, being a propaganda, doing propagandas everywhere, attacking, always on attack, attacking individuals. You left the zoo to only attack the same people that is fighting for the same cause. Yes, they may be misbehaving, but we shall not centralize everything on them. We should put them where they belong and we move. We should concentrate more on addressing the zoo, exposing their evil, calling the attention of the world to whomever it may concern to listen to the plight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If IPOB did not stand up to do the needful, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stay in the hands of the zoo government is not going to end today. IPOB have to stand up. IPOB have to stand up. They have to do something for their leader who has given all for them. Enough is enough. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. British government must ask their zoo to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They must give them order to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no business being in the DSS dungeon. Why is he there? What is the charges keeping him there? For this reason, I call on the President of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to look to hear the voice of reasoning and follow the court order and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the right thing to do. I thank you, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, you that sticks with me throughout this program, you that have listened to me this evening. I want you that if you have not shared this program, do it now. If you have not liked this program, do it now. I thank you, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. You that have listened to me, open your brain, open your mind, open your heart, so that you will receive this message, digest it, and make use of it. I thank you once again, fellow Biafrans. I am going to end this program here. I'm going to end it here. All I want you to do is to stand firm, be focused, always remember our leader in prayer, and also pray for the restoration of Biafra to come quick so that we can go home, because here is not our home. I thank you so much, and I say to you, fellow Biafrans, good night. May Chukwu Okike Abiama